Okay, welcome to my 67th game of Jeopardy for the Sega Genesis. So far, I have a 66-day total of $1,156,956. Let's see how I'll do in today's game. Here we go.
Jeopardy!
Yes, it is. Johnny Gilbert. So my opponents today are Jill and Diane. So the categories today are
Here are the categories.
For the Kids, Human Vision, The Bible, Concours, U.S. States, and finally, English Lit. Okay. I get to do the honors. As always, I'm going to kick things off with the Bible for 5. According to Mark, he was the voice crying in the wilderness. I'm going to say, who is Samson? That was the first guess that came to my mind.
Sorry?
No, not Samson. Okay. Jill?
Sorry?
She has no idea either. Well, I hope the volume is good for you all to hear. It's at the whole 100, so it should be good. Oh, John the Baptist. Oh my goodness.
You are correct.
Damn. Alright, so Diane has some cash. She gets to continue. Conqueror is 100. Spanish for conqueror, Cordes was one. Would say conquistador.
You are correct.
It is. For the Kids, 5. Nickname of Kid Detective Brown or a competitive of knowledge. Competitive? No. Compendum of knowledge. What is encyclopedia?
You are correct.
Yep. What's the next category? Human Vision, 5. I always keep forgetting the category names. You have to keep an eye on this MD. What's an ophthalmologist? I can't freaking pronounce it, but I can spell it. Ophthalmologist, right?
You are correct.
Conquerors, 5. This British conqueror of India committed suicide in 1774. Oh, what's her name? Shoot, I think I forgot her name. Alright, Jill. Robert Clive.
You are correct.
Robert Clive. There we go. U.S. States, 100. State that's completely surrounded by water. Hawaii? What is Hawaii?
You are correct.
Nice. U.S. States, 5. Midwest state whose native sons include Marlon Brando, Nick Nolte, and Henry Fonda. Jill.
Sorry?
Nope. She returns to the hole. All right, Diane rings in on this one. Nebraska. It is.
You are correct.
I think I never would have got that. This group under Godfrey of Bouillon captured Jerusalem in 1099. This one I do not know. Diane. Oh, the Crusaders.
You are correct.
Frig. I almost thought of that, honestly. For the kids, one. No one in his neighborhood calls him Fred. Who is the legendary Mr. Rogers? His real name is Fred Rogers, right?
You are correct.
For the kids, for 4, please. You meet Chugs, Gussets, and Gherkins in his book, If I Ran the Zoo. Who is Dr. Seuss?
You are correct.
It is. Let's do Human Vision 4. These were first made in 1887 by German physiologist A.E. Fick. What are contact lenses?
You are correct.
U.S. States 4. This western neighbor of Tennessee and Mississippi has the only diamond field in the U.S. Diane. What is Arkansas?
You are correct.
Interesting. English Lit. This author of the Jungle Book lived in Vermont for 4 years. Who is Rudyard Kipling?
You are correct.
I keep forgetting the category names. English Lit for 5. Oh my god. Ironically, Catherine, wife of this poet, painter, and printer, was illiterate. Wife of this poet. Diane. Nope.
Sorry.
No idea. Excuse me. Jill. Who was William Blake? William Blake.
You are correct.
It is. U.S. States 2. The Wolverine State in 1847, it became the first to abolish capital punishment. Became the first to abolish capital punishment in 1847. The Wolverine State. Diane, you have a guess? Nope.
Sorry.
The Wolverine State. No idea. What is Michigan?
You are correct.
Oh, Michigan. Okay. For the kids, too. Monroe Leaf's beast who'd rather smell the flowers than fight. Who is Ferdinand?
You are correct.
Yes. 300. The first thing the old lady swallowed in the famous rhyme. I almost said nursery rhyme, but then again, I think this but I think this thing kind of makes sense, right? I think the old lady was a nursery rhyme. Was a fly.
You are correct.
It is. Human vision 3. Called hyperopia is the opposite of myopia. What is farsightedness? Right, farsightedness, I think. It's got to be.
You are correct.
Boom. Human vision 2. Snooty specks on a stick. What's a lorgnette?
You are correct.
100, please, for human vision. People with this deficiency get mad and can't see red. What's color blindness?
You are correct.
The Bible for 4. Jesus told his disciples, the very hairs of your head are all this. The very hairs of your head are all this. Evil? Diane. Numbered.
You are correct.
The Bible 1. Signs that a person was in this included torn clothes, ashes on the head, and wearing sackcloth. Jill.
Sign.
Diane. Mourning.
You are correct.
Damn, I should have known that. Excuse me. Conquerors 3. Once known as Thrace, Bulgaria was the first subdued by this Greek in the 4th century BC. Diane.
Sign.
Oh, goodness. Jill. Who was Alexander the Great?
You are correct.
I'm still hoping the volume is good for you all to hear. English Lit 2. Aldous Huxley's 1932 version, 1984. What's Brave New World? Excuse me.
You are correct.
Same category for 3, please. James Hilton's schoolmaster father was the model for this novel's title character. Ah. Shoot. Oh! What is good about Mr. Chips?
You are correct.
Alright, and 400, please. Same category. The hero's clubfoot of human bondage represented this author's stammer. This author's Ooh, Diane.
Sign.
I think I remember it. I might be wrong. This is a guess. Who was Irma Bombeck? I had it.
You are correct.
Yes. All right. Conquerors 3. Wait, no, 400. 13th century Mongol ruler of China, whose armada was destroyed by a typhoon. Who is Kublai Khan. Kublai Khan. I was about to say Genghis Khan, but no.
You are correct.
There we go. U.S. states 3. There's the daily double. All right. So I have 4,100. How much of that will I put at risk? It is a hard category, but I am willing to do all of it. And here's the clue. This region, originally called Indian Territory, now has no federal reservations. Shoot. What is Oklahoma? I'm correct. 8,200 I go. The Bible 2. He encouraged his son Solomon to build the temple and even gave him the plans. Jill. We're over 16 minutes. Who was King David?
You are correct.
Yes, and now for the last clue. Deuteronomy ends with his death at age 120 on a mountain overlooking the promised land. This one I have no clue. Let's see if Jill or Diane will get it. Diane got it. Who was Moses?
You are correct.
So 1,000 for her, Jill 600, and me 8,200. Good scores. But now we are finally ready to play the round of
Double Jeopardy.
All right. Let's charge my laptop as we start the round, and here are the categories.
Here are the categories.
Country music. Lines. Toast. Fathers. Beauty shop. And finally, education. Whoa, okay. All these 6 categories I know, so I might ace all these. We'll see. Let me just... Where's the little hole? There we go. Just couldn't find the hole. That's what she said. Fathers 1,000. He was father to Queen Elizabeth I. Who was Henry VIII.
You are correct.
Boom. Country music 1,000. He was known as the Texas Troubadour. Oh, the Texas Troubadour. I have a feeling this might be wrong, but I'm going to say who is Eddie Arnold.
Sorry.
No. Damn it. Diane. Ernest Tubb.
You are correct.
Oh, goodness. Toast 2. Sauteed egg-dipped bread. This isn't toast. What is... What's French toast?
You are correct.
Toast 1000. Named for an Australian soprano, it's thin, crisp bread. What's Melba toast?
You are correct.
All right. Lines 1000. 200-mile long French line of defense, which the Germans bypassed in 1940 by invading Belgium. What is the Maginot Line?
You are correct.
Beauty Shop 1000. A manicure for the feet. What's a pedicure?
You are correct.
Education 1000. A progressive preschool program is named for this Italian woman, who is Maria Montessori.
You are correct.
Toast 8. Rank of George Jessel. What is Toastmaster General? Excuse me.
You are correct.
Lines 8. It's been called the boundary between y'all and yous guys. What's the Mason-Dixon line?
You are correct.
Beauty Shop 8. Spanish for mask, though it emphasizes rather than hides eyes. What's mascara?
You are correct.
Fathers 8. Percy Kilbride played him in a series of rural comedies. Who is Pa Kettle?
You are correct.
Fathers 6. Hugh shows up for New Year's with an hourglass and a scythe. Who is Father Time?
You are correct.
Alright, 400. Same category. He was a mother of invention, but father to Moon, Unit, and Dweezil. Who is Frank Zappa? Yeah, Frank Zappa. I almost couldn't. I almost didn't. I almost couldn't come with his name. Come up with his name almost.
You are correct.
But I got it. Fathers 2. There's the first daily double, and I'll wager all of it. This actor, the father of triplets, was just a boy on the Waltons. Who is Richard Thomas?
You are correct.
Heck yes, 31,200. 33,200. Let's do Toast 4. A campfire connection. Or confection, rather. What is... what is a toasted marshmallow?
You are correct.
Boom. Toast 6. Original name of the Ed Sullivan Show. What's Toast of the Town?
You are correct.
Let's do Education 8. After teaching grade school, he graduated to become El Duce. Who was Benito Mussolini?
You are correct.
Yes. 600 for education. The Brown vs. Board of Education ruling outlawed this in the schools. Which segregation? I am currently killing it.
You are correct.
Excuse me. First American home of higher education, it educated JFK. Who is what is Harvard?
You are correct.
Traditional color of the one-room schoolhouse. What's red?
You are correct.
Beauty shop 2. If you ask for it in a beauty shop, you'll get a foam used in hairstyling, not a sweet dessert. What's a mousse?
You are correct.
400. Term for lightening hair or whitening clothes. What is a hatter? Wait, is it? Wait, no. What is teasing? I think it is, right? I think it is.
Sorry.
Darn it. Diane. Bleaching. Oh my goodness.
You are correct.
What is wrong with me? Tantalizing term for backcombing hair. Alright, this one I have a feeling it's teasing, I think.
You are correct.
There you go, so I mixed that one up with the last clue, but that's alright. Lines 2, please. In song, Johnny Cash line that follows, "Because you're mine." What's "I walk the line"?
You are correct.
Railroad and Monopoly that fits this category. What's the short line? There you go.
You are correct.
There's only one of these lines on a football field. What's the 50-yard line?
You are correct.
All right. Cowboy music, country music 8. Type of music that's named after Bill Monroe's band. What's bluegrass?
You are correct.
Excuse me. Country music 6. The other daily double. How much will I wager out of my 38,600? Audience, get ready to gasp. All of it. Part of the film Urban Cowboy was set in this singer's Texas nightclub. Who is Mickey Gilley?
You are correct.
Yes. Go up to 77,200. 400. Radio program whose original name was the WSM Barn Dance. What's the Grand Ole Opry? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
You are correct.
Boom. Alright, now for the last clue. Born Seth Ward, he's famed for pork sausage and Big John. Who is Jimmy Dean? So after this game, I have an amazing $77,800.
You are correct.
Diane 2,400 and Jill 600. I did awesome. Let's check out. Let's see the Final Jeopardy category. Here we go. And the category is animal adjectives. Let's see the clue. Oh, I know this. I'm betting all of it. When something smells suspicious, what is fishy?
Know the correct response?
Yes, sir. Alright, so Jill got the answer correct, goes up to 700. Diane got it wrong, goes down to 400. I got it correct, and my score in this game is $155,600. Another incomparable, incredible game. So let's see my 67-day total for today. And it is now $3,315,556. Amazing. I'm doing really well. Thank you all for watching my 67th game, and I'll see you all tomorrow for game number 68. See ya.